Welcome to the 50th episode of Urbex Atlanta. Today I bring you something a little special. One of the few times I got into an abandoned building with the power still on. For anyone not familiar with the Electric Cowboy, it's a cowboy themed nightclub. This specific location off of Cobb Parkway and Old Highway 41 lived a former life as a Winn-Dixie back in the 60s, if I remember correctly. In the same shopping center, multiple other shops were there, including W.T. Grant's as the other anchor, like right next to there, till that was taken over by a Kmart. I'm not sure if it was the 70s or 80s, but if you flash forward to the 90s, both places moved to new facilities about a mile or so south of there, where they're both no longer a Winn-Dixie or a Kmart. What a shocker. Now, sometime after the Winn-Dixie moved out of here, it was transformed into a nightclub called Cowboy Atlanta. Looking at reviews, it had anywhere from good to horrible ones in the time it was open up until 2011, which was when it changed ownership and became Electric Cowboy in that November. During that same year, that was when Cowboys Atlanta was actually used as a filming location for the remake of the movie Footloose. Its last day of operation was back in January 26th of 2019, so a year ago at this point, and was closed for nearly 3 months by the time I did a live stream of the whole complex. If you haven't seen it, it was back when people were moving everything out of Big Shanty Antiques, where the former Kmart was, and I had a nice little surprise when I went behind the building to see what was back there. It was a nice little surprise. I found a busted out lock on one of the back doors, so I went in while streaming, and it was something completely unprecedented for me at the time. I was lucky enough to grab one of those posters before the whole building was raised a couple months after. But there's one I really wanted to get, but wasn't able to, unfortunately. Probably have a good idea which one it is. I only mentioned the back door since, well, this building is no longer there. It's been under construction for apartment complexes that run like several $1,000s a month. Bougie kind of crap. It's I wouldn't say infuriating, but more gentrification than anything. And surprisingly, that door was unlocked that time. But it wasn't when I came back to do additional photos. Oh well. I really hope you all enjoy the footage, as this was creepy as hell, and it was fun to go through. I do want to thank y'all for sticking around and supporting me the past couple of years of doing this. Never expected to really hit 50 episodes of Urbex Atlanta. But here we are. And what better way to do it with an episode like this? It's been amazing, and so are all y'all. I do want to thank y'all. Big special thanks to my Patreon and Bandcamp supporters. Not just them, but to y'all, the viewers and subscribers, and everyone commenting. And of course, big shout out to Snake, because he's like my #1 commenter on all my stuff. Probably always will be. It's been a wild ride, especially with my trip to Illinois and some of my Alabama trips. There's more stuff coming. Also, men's bathroom that looks gnarly as hell. And rare video of me on an episode. So yeah, thanks again. And here's some more adventures. And I do what I want. Because I go in where I want, do what I want, and see things where people cause trouble. Here's some more adventures and more music. Again, thanks. Enjoy the last couple minutes of see me exploring some the back of house stuff.
Need any bar stools? Goddamn. How about some chairs? Hey, it's Christmas time. Let's celebrate.